What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm sure by now you guys have all seen the LED underglow kits for these bikes that look like this. So when I looked it up, I found a plug-and-play kit for surrons and Talaria that was $120 online, and I found this kit by Nino, if that's how you say it, I don't know. So when I saw these $30 LEDs on Amazon, I thought to myself, those sure look a lot like the $120 ones. What's the difference? Well, the difference is that these ones are not plug and play. They come with 3 wires, a positive, a negative, and this white wire is if you want to hook it up to a motorcycle's brake light to where the LEDs will illuminate every time you hit the brakes. Not going to worry about that. Don't need that. The brake light on the bike's not even functional anyway. You may be able to hook this white wire up to a brake sensor. I don't know. If anybody wants to give that a shot, let me know if that works. You may be able to hook this up to your brake sensor somehow, so that way when you hit the brakes, all the lights will illuminate red. But not sure if that works or not, so if anybody wants to give that a shot, go for it and let me know. So really all you're going to have here off the controller is a positive and a negative, but it's just bare wire. It doesn't have a connector. So the difference between the $120 kit and the $30 kit is that it's plug and play and this one's not. So what did I do? I bought the $30 Nino kit and the same headlight switch from my other video, the $10 headlight switch. Went ahead and bought me another one of those so I could have this connector. And you know what we're going to do? I fucked up. I know that this was supposed to be a plug and play video, which I had every intention of it being, so I am going to show you how to do it and what I was going to do before I broke one of these harnesses and actually ended up needing another one. The way that I was going to do this with the I was going to rob the connections off the headlight switch and just use those and wire those into the wires of the LED thing and make a little plug and play kit with these. And you still can do that. Unfortunately, the way that I had planned to do it wasn't right with the way that the switch was set up. And when I went to strip the casing off of this wire here, I pulled it right out of the connector. And I couldn't figure out how to get it back in there, and it was late. And I wasn't going to mess with it, so I'm going to show you how to make it plug and play if you wish, and I'm also going to show you how to install it without the connections if you want to do it that way and save you some money. It's only a couple of wires that you got to splice. If you feel confident in your abilities to splice and connect just a few wires, it's really easy to do, and you don't need it to be plug and play, but I can understand the desire for it to not want to have to cut wires on your brand new bike. And actually, when I did it inside the bike, I'll show you guys in a second, I actually only spliced into the headlight switch wires, not the actual headlight. So basically, when you get in your battery box and you find your connector for your headlight, it's going to look something like this. I know that some of them have been shipping with different headlight connections. I'm going to have to stay tuned on that and see, but my bike came with this kind and a lot of others have too, so make sure you have the right kind of headlight switch. If you're going to install this non-plug and play, it really doesn't matter. So the headlight switch coming from the bike looks like this. Only problem is you need 2 of them now, one for the headlight and one for your LED kit. So my thought with the headlight switch is I was going to be able to daisy chain it, but basically the way that it was set up wasn't right. So if you would like to make this plug and play, this is going to be the connector coming out from your headlight. So in order to make this plug and play, what you would have to do is take one of these female connectors and plug it into your headlight, and then wire 2 of these male connectors onto the back of that. So basically all you're doing is making a splitter. They may sell these. If somebody doesn't sell these, they ought to, because it's super simple and super easy to do. If you have confidence in your abilities to just cut, splice, and wire a couple wires together, it's really simple to do. It's easy to do. This is not necessary. You can just splice in and wire it directly to your headlight power and negative. But if you would like to have it plug and play, I know I said that this was going to be plug and play. Unfortunately, things went a little bit left, and I pulled the wire out of this connection. I was in the garage last night at 12:31 getting this done, and then I had to go film the night footage because I already said that the video would be out today at 4:20. So bear with me here. This is what happened, and I'm going to go through the bike now and show you how I routed it and where I ran the lights. Alright, so last night at midnight when I realized that I needed another male connection and pulled one of the wires out of the harness, this is how I went ahead and wired this up because I had to get it done and I had to get this video put out today. Basically what I did is I just kind of sistered in the LED positive and negative to the headlight positive and negative. It's really all you got to do to run these kits. It's 2 wires. I do have a 12-volt system in this bike, and it's for the headlight. You can just tap into that, positive, negative, boom, you're done. Or if you want to do the plug and play option, you can splice together those connections. It would be amazing if somebody could find one of those online already pre-built, like a splitter or something like that. If anybody knows of it, please let me know. Or if anybody knows where you can get these connections. Because the reason that I bought the headlight switch, because it's only $10 and I got 2 of those connectors. Alright guys, so the way I went ahead and wired this, after I spliced it into the headlight here, I just ran the wires down right here. There is a little rubber block here. You got to take out these 3 Allen heads and it just moves out of the way. Run the wires behind that. It's like almost impossible for me to get an angle of this, but I've got the controller zip tied right up inside there under the seat. I did have to remove the black plastic cover on the bottom of the seat in order to route that wire through. Once I went ahead and got those wires pushed through there from the battery box, I mounted my first LED right there under the seat on that black plastic. There goes my flashlight and my phone. Next one I mounted was right here, just on the bottom of the seat. And then I ran those wires back up towards the front of the bike. I ran one right there, as well as right there. And then I ran it down into the motor compartment. Guys, I know this wiring looks like spaghetti. Cut me some slack. It was midnight and I just wanted to get this shit done with. After that, I ran the included extension wires through the motor compartment there under the skid plate. And I've got one mounted on the bottom of the skid plate and 2 mounted on the front of the skid plate right there. And I was able to kind of just weave them in and out of the skid plate through these holes just to try to kind of tuck the wires and hide as much as I could. And this is what they look like. It's the daytime, but it comes with this little fob. All right, you can hit the bottom button, the red one, that's power on off. The A button, you can cycle through I think 15 different colors. And B is like a color change. Oh, that's a strobe actually. There's one where it'll like change color. It does all kind of stuff. It comes with instructions. It tells you what they all do, but pretty sweet. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I know I said that this was going to be plug and play, and I apologize for that, but the wiring gods had other plans for me last night, and things went left, and just did the best I could. If you guys have any ideas for future videos or anything that you guys would like to see me do with the Talaria Sting, please let me know. I'm open for suggestions. I love reading you guys' comments, so let me know down in the comments. Alright y'all, you already know what time it is. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. If this video provided you any value or if you liked it, go ahead and drop it a like. Greatly appreciated. And whatever you do, do not subscribe to this channel. Peace.